The room was full of pregnant women with their husbands. And the instructor said, "Ladies, remember that exercise is good for you. Walking is especially beneficial. It strengthens the pelvic muscles and will make delivery that much easier. Just pace yourself, make plenty of stops, and try to stay on a soft surface like grass or a path. And gentlemen, remember you're in this together. It wouldn't hurt you to go walking with her. In fact, that shared experience would be good for both of you." The room suddenly became very quiet as the men absorbed the information. And after a few moments, a man whose name is unknown at the back of the room slowly raised his hand, and the instructor said, "Yes, may I help you?" And the man said, "I was just wondering if it would be all right if you carried my golf bag while we walk." That kind of sensitivity cannot be taught. But sensitivity is a very important word, and sadly some people don't have it, but many others do. But as we all know, we live in a funny old world, don't we? But it's the only one we have. And we have to live in that world and do the best we can. And in spite of all the bad news that surrounds us, there is also goodness and generosity, justice and self-sacrifice, and looking out for others. And very often a person's good deeds very often go unnoticed. And sometimes the only time we hear of those good deeds is when a person dies. For example, in 1938, there was a German boxer called Max Schmeling who fought the American Joe Louis and got well beaten. And Hitler could not believe that that could happen to a German. But Max Schmeling was no racist, he was no Nazi. He was a brave man and well respected, and he respected Joe Louis, and vice versa. And years later, in 1981, he paid for Joe Louis' funeral because Joe Louis was broke. So as we see the world, it can really be full of surprises. And random acts of kindness are all over the place. It's just that we don't always see them. And sometimes the most unlikely of people can do these things. They can do extraordinary things and go beyond the call of duty to help others. We all have something to offer others. And in today's gospel about the loaves and the fishes, Jesus tells his disciples to make the best of what they have and help those less fortunate than themselves. He asks us to do the same, not just with money, but with a compliment or a kind word or a thank you or a word of appreciation. It's something we can all do. We sometimes think that a good Catholic or a good Christian, we have to do extraordinary things, but we don't. It's doing the simple things very well. God never asked us to do anything that we can't do. Random acts of kindness is part of what makes life feel good. May we continue to do that as we help ourselves and each other. And to finish, I came across this. It goes like this. I took my son out for his first pint. I got him a Foster's. He didn't like it. So I had it. Then I got him a Carlsberg. He didn't like that either. So I had it. It was the same thing with Guinness and cider. By the time we got down to the whiskey, I could hardly push the pram. Hope you've enjoyed your weekend. Stay safe, stay positive, and hopefully we'll see you soon. God bless. Father Mike.